afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Education for Life, the show where we talk about learning that doesn't end with a degree. I am Aaron, the host today, and we are diving into a question that touches all of us. What does it mean to be educated not just for school but for life? We have an amazing panel of voices, and we have educators, we have the parents, policymakers, you are welcome, and the young people who live this reality every day. And let's meet them. We are going to start with Dr. Mark. Dr. Mark, you have studied for many years. What does education for life mean, according to you?
Thank you, sir, for this opportunity.
My pleasure.
As my name is Dr. Mark from India Central Hospital,
You're welcome.
as a dentist. For me, what I'm going to talk about education for life means training individuals not to just pass exams, but to live meaningfully.
Live meaningful. Thank you, Mister.
It doesn't just end with exams, but enables individuals to live, to grow responsible, and have the skills that enable you become successful in an ever-changing world.
Thank you, Mister. He has said that to be successful in an ever-changing world. I think all of you here want to be successful in an ever-changing world. Is it so?
Yes. The
Okay,
ever-changing world that I mean, the dressing code. People of long ago, for example, like men of long ago used to wear shorts starting from their waists, but nowadays I see them wearing them starting from their buttocks.
Thank you, Mister. Beautifully said. We have the teacher, and that's Miss Hope. Do you see that reflected in your classrooms?
Of course, yes. My name is Namwonge Hope. I'm a teacher with Masaka Secondary School. Of course, yes. But there is still a long way to go.
Which long way?
We are so much focused on grades. Which grades you cannot remember? Eh? Can you remember a first grade that you performed when you still in your primary elderly age?
No, you can't remember.
For me, in my class, my best learners aren't those ones with the straight distinctions. They are the ones who ask questions such as why, who fail and try again, like in class exercises.
Yes, thank you.
And that's life education in brief.
Yes. Wow, that's wonderful. Danivia, Miss Danivia, what do you say about that? Does that resonate with you?
Yes, my name is Namuri Blessing Danivia. I'm from Makerere University.
You're welcome.
Absolutely, we are taught to get perfect scores, but no one teaches us how to handle disappointments, manage money, or communicate clearly. I wish life skills were valued as much as mathematical calculations and social studies.
Wow, thank you, madam.
We need to value skills like discipline, respect for one another, problem solving, and climate management.
Thank you for those words. And they are so special. We have the parent. Miss Anita, as a parent, do you think our role is outside the classroom?
No. My name is Nakando Antash
Thank you. You're welcome.
That's why I encourage my kids to research outside school, volunteering, traveling, and helping. The world is the best classroom since we learn many things from there, such as problem solving and how to relate with others.
Miss Anita, can you repeat what you have just said?
I have said, that's why I encourage my kids to research outside school,
Yes.
volunteering, helping, and traveling. The world is the best classroom since we learn many things from there, such as problem solving and how to relate with others.
Okay, thank you, madam. Dr. Chiza. We have a doctor, another doctor, and that's Dr. Chiza. You're most welcome, sir. And what do you have to say about education for life?
That's so true. My name is Chiza Hafiz, a doctor from Northern Hospital in America as a midwife.
You're welcome, sir.
Science tells us that values, discipline, problem solving start from early childhood, not from textbooks, but from observation and conservation.
Wow, thank you. I think we should appreciate him.
We have read many textbooks, but we have rarely found textbooks about good behavior, values, respect for others. Most of them are about mathematical calculations, where we find X and Y. What is the purpose of X, Y in real life?
Yes. He's talking about those X and Y's we usually find in mathematical calculations. What is their role in daily life? That is a question to you. Thank you. Honorable Anthony, how do you balance that as a policy maker?
Thank you. Of course, on my side, I am Honorable Minister Anthony, a Minister of Education and Sports.
You're welcome, sir.
Of course, it's a partnership where I mean working together as a community. Governments can create frameworks for holistic education. Or I can use another one like better education to mean holistic education. You see, these governments can introduce life skills, digital literacy, where in this digital literacy I mean using modern devices like smartphones, computers for better education. Of course, no policy alone can build discipline and respect.
That's powerful. No policy alone can build character. Now, let's talk the challenges. Because we have talked much, but the challenges are still there. Mr. David, a teacher, what's the biggest obstacle you see to teaching life education?
Thank you, sir. My name is Sache David, a teacher from Kampala International University.
You are welcome.
The most obstacle I find in teaching is time and testing pressure.
Time and testing pressure. Where do you find that?
Teachers are more evaluated by test scores, but by not how well children manage real-life challenges. Real-life challenges such as diseases, problem solving, changes in the environment, and many others. If we had communication, ethics, and empathy, the results will surprise everyone.
The results will surprise everyone. He has said such a wonderful statement. Miss Vivian, what do you have to say?
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
I'm Vivian Khan, a motivational speaker. The environment teaches us much. We learn some good behaviors such as respect for property and being responsible.
Miss Clarissa. Yeah, Miss Clarissa.
Thank you, sir. My name is Naomi Clarissa, coming from Makerere University. Also, the system does not always reward creativity. Creativity means being able to come up with new ideas and skills. If you think differently, you are told you are wrong even if your approach is innovative.
Yes, like how some parents do. If you sit badly when you are eating, he or she can tell you that sit properly. We first wash our hands when we are eating, when we are going to eat food. Thank you, madam. Miss Dory, what do you have to say about that?
For me, I say parents are the first teachers.
Why do you say that?
Because if a parent doesn't teach his or her child good manners, that child will just be when he's not even caring. If I greet people, which I find on our way, but I just walk and pass on them. When I say, even if when the school is not yet to start, parents teach us how to behave. For example, being kind, cooperating with others, sharing and helping.
Thank you, madam. Miss Rona, what do you have to say about that?
My name is Nakachana Liza, a motivational speaker working as a lawyer. Exactly. Education for life means learning to become what you will become in future. It's about purpose and responsibilities in a community. You can have degrees, but if you don't know how to use and how to serve others, education hasn't done its job.
Education hasn't done its jobs. Our dear parents, viewers, and the guests, we had a lot for you, but time has caught us badly. We are going to stop from here. Thank you.